Hi, Miss White here. I am so excited to introduce the project that I've been working on with Level 2 in our Contemporary Modern class. It's entitled If I Were the Sky, and one of the elements that we were focusing on was collaboration. So I developed the movement, and then the dancers worked on figuring out different ways to perform the phrase in their individual spaces, to propose different spaces that they could perform the work in. And then they were, of course, all of the videographers. They captured their own movement, and we compiled it together. And the other way we collaborated was through our sound score. I gave them the prompt, If I Were the Sky. They broke off into groups and came up with all of the words and the expression of that idea through language. Then I took that back and made a big sound score for the piece, and then I gave it off to our editor, Joseph. So it was really fun to work on this project and come together as a collective, because at the end of the day, we all depend on each other and our community. So I hope you enjoy, and also a big thanks to Marlene for all of her help and guidance during this time.
You ready? All right, and
Okay.
I just love being on the warm concrete. I feel the breeze when I am laying on
Flying
the
feels
street
like you
looking
can
at the
touch the
stars.
heavens. And when I go back down to earth, I finally feel free.
I think I would sometimes feel sad.
I feel the freest when I'm alone.
Free.
Being on the warm concrete, but I love
The
doing
drip
that all
finally
the time.
stops. Empowering and free, flying.
One day I would be all sunny and happy, and the next
And just
day
thinking
I'd
about
be
how
stormy
many
and sad.
people have walked on the street, or how many
The
cars
drip finally
have
stops.
gone by.
To being your own person and being able to live life to the fullest
Gloomy
every day.
gray.
We only got that far.
I feel the freest when I'm alone in a quiet environment, when I paint and cry. I feel the freest when I'm alone in a quiet environment, when I paint and cry, and when I'm doing something. Flying feels like I am weightless and letting go, and my goals are being reached.
Sunny and windy, you feel the freest.
So flying
Traveling,
feels like
discovering you
freedom.
were the freest. All the pain and sorrow leaves. The drip finally stops.
I feel the freest when I'm alone in a quiet environment, when I paint and cry, and when I'm doing something
when I
that I
am
enjoy.
laying on the street looking at the stars.
If I were the sky,
Flying feels like
I
swimming
would
in water.
never rain.
Flying feels like the soaring and noticing how small the world is, experiencing something new and refreshing.
Free.
I feel the freest when I'm alone in a quiet environment, when I paint and cry, and when I'm doing something that I enjoy.
Free.
The drip finally stops.
We only got that far.